We will establish a system of citizen-led accountability for the Nigerian police force, because in the democracy we have set out to build, the police are not above the citizenry. They are servants of the people. The police are not above the law. They are its guardians. As we endeavor to hold our nation's police to higher standards of personal and professional conduct, we must also make sure that we provide for the welfare of the men and women in uniform, to whom we assign such significant responsibilities in our collective interest. From minimum police equipment requirements through to training, everything must change if we have to have a police force that meets our nation's needs and upholds the law of the land with integrity and professionalism. Honorable colleagues, independence for any nation is not a function of a singular declaration. It doesn't happen one time. Freedom is earned through generations, over and over again, by the sacrifice of patriots who band together to achieve for themselves and leave to their descendants the inheritance of a more perfect union. 60 years ago, our country gained its independence from the British, who until then had chartered our course and devised our fate. 20 years ago, when we set off the shackles of the military dictatorship to commit once more to this grand experiment in civil governance, we gained independence again. Today, we are witnessing across Nigeria a call for a fundamental rethinking of our nationhood. As we sit here in this hallowed chamber, a new independence movement is roiling our nation. A generation of young people who came of age in the years of our democracy have looked upon what we have built and decided that we can do better. We will do well to heed this call and what it portends for Nigeria. Let us take the opportunity of this moment to do the hard things, make the right choices, and pursue those objectives that drive progress and put us in good stead for generations to come. As Speaker of this House of Representatives, let me say now, for the records to reflect, and in the expectation that I will be held to account, I will not sign off on a 2021 budget that does not include adequate provisions to compensate those who have suffered violence and brutality at the hands of the police in Nigeria in the last decade. I will not sign off on a budget that does not meet the reasonable demands of the ASU, to which government has already acceded. There is no better time to rethink the system of funding for higher education in Nigeria. The current system does a great disservice to our children and our country, and we must commit to changing it so that we can free our institutions of higher learning to be citadels where innovation thrives and excellence is a given.